This week I wanted to do a little story time about my last stint in Japan prior to last year's JLPT. It involves two very attractive Japanese girls, a national volleyball championship, and one foreigner's guide to living anime in real life, kind of. Take a gander. As always, I would like to thank my wonderful Patreons. I literally could not be doing any of this without you, and if you would like to sponsor my videos, help support my channel, there's a link in the description down below for you to hop along the journey as well. Alrighty, it was a cold November morn, and I was skating around some of the back roads around my house just looking for a place to eat when I happened upon two cute-looking, probably 20-something Japanese-year-old girls, both wearing matching track uniforms in a black color. I skated up past them and around them because I'm a douchebag. They laughed though, and we began to talk. When they were finally done saying, "Oh, Jozu," and all the other nonsense they say when a foreigner speaks even an elementary amount of Japanese to anybody, they gestured left and showed me that there was a bunch of buses parked next to a neighboring gymnasium that I guess I just didn't happen to notice that well. All of them with different high school labeled teams on the outside of them. They said that they were mentors. They were there to go with these high school kids to a national qualifying championship. Now, me being the former sophisticated weeaboo that I am, I said, "Oh, you mean like Haikyuu?" And they go, "Actually, exactly like that. It's what the Karasuno boys did in the second season." They then said, "Hey, we get to sit in the media booth." Media booth? What's that? They're filming this for television, and they said, "Do you want to come sit with us?" And I went, duh. So I got to go sit in the media booth for this national qualifier championship. Basically, the winners of this would then get to go face the best teams in Japan, which I don't want to spoil anything for the season, but it is something that they participated in the second season. Now, if it was just the story of how I got there, this would be the end of the video. However, it's not. I secretly filmed the whole thing, even though I don't think I was supposed to. But I'm not allowed to talk on the video, so I'm gonna kind of narrate this, jump it in to kind of explain what's going on, hopefully. So the very first thing that happened is before anything with the games went on, both of the teams, this was actually the final match of the entire qualifier, they went out there and they started doing the warm-ups that you see in the anime. But it is like way beyond what I was expecting. The anime made it seem more mundane. These kids are like animals. It was some of the most well-oiled warm-up machine kids I've ever seen in my life. In fact, I've been to American college volleyball tournaments just for friends, and they weren't this good, and these are high school kids. It was really insane to watch. The other thing that I guess was blatantly sticking out to me was this is what the boys team looks like, and if you could tell by this video I have over here, these look like adult men. These are children. And I understand that these are supposed to be the same age, and I understand it's obviously anime and it's fake. I'm not saying, you know, this is so unrealistic. It's just like, this is really not realistic looking. And you don't realize it till you look at a high school aged Japanese person. They look way younger than I think anime high schoolers tend to look to all of us. But I digress. And the next thing that I noticed was the chants. Even while they were warming up, even after they announced all the teams, the chants were more organized than what I was even experiencing at Japanese baseball games or Japanese rugby games. I've been to professional games in Japan, and a lot of the team sports have these kind of organized chants, and I'm used to it. What I wasn't used to was the fact that every single type of save and player and score, everything that you could do had its own unique chant. In fact, even when they were announcing the players, there would be two people at the front. They would hold up a sign with the person's name, and then the chant callers would do a special chant for that person. Now, I was in high school once, wasn't an athlete, but if everyone in my high school knew a specific chant to cheer me on, it explains the rest of it. What do I mean by the rest of it? Well, besides the giant flags and the hurling of insults to the other team via very clever quib. If anything good happened, if they scored a point, if they had a good save, maybe if a good penalty was called, all the kids are doing an organized, synchronized jump chant to what the crowd is yelling. And they all know the words. The team, the players, the coaches, and there's a man on the side with a cool little drum thingy, organizing it all. And this is high school girls volleyball. And not even a national championship. This is just for Kyushu, right? Because you have the champions of Kyushu and then the champions of all the other regions. And that is the Zenkoku Taikai. This is the qualifier for that. And even at this point, these kids are balling out of control. I don't just mean that as a pun, because it's volleyball. I mean, I would have the largest ego on the face of the earth if my entire class were dancing and chanting my name at like 16. And to be perfectly honest, I filmed the first 3 volleys that these kids were doing. And after that, I couldn't film because I was so fascinated by what was going on the court. I'll show you guys some clips here. Exactly. It was insane, right? Like, those kids are so talented at what they're doing. It makes me feel like I've never done anything or have ever been good at anything in my entire life. That's how I left feeling. Now, apparently, the other team won, the white team won. I was with the black team. And they got their medals and everything was all happy-dory. However, I didn't really notice because we left a little bit early. In fact, you could see we came back and I filmed people walking out. Me and the 2 nice ladies decided to go to a Motsinabe place across the street and decided to indulge the fancier things in life. We shared a bowl of Motsinabe. They were getting loaded at noon and we were just talking about life and laughing and having fun. And we came back and they were thoroughly hiccupy drunk and they're supposed to be watching kids, but I guess better parents were born from less. And that is the end of this story. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. It does mean a tremendous amount to me. I work very hard on this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or compliments, leave them in the comment box down below. I do read all of them myself. If you like this video, check out my 300 other videos on Japan. I do an extensive library of things helping you guys learn. And if this is something that you guys might, want to see more often, see it in your sub box every Wednesday, consider subscribing. It's free, takes no time, and all those videos will be given to you straight away. Also, live stream on Saturdays. We have a thing called Anime Night where we all come together, we watch anime. You can talk to me live, and that'll be happening this Saturday. However, there's a special thing happening on March the 16th, St. Chatty's Day. It is a famous day here at the Chad Zimmerman channel where, whenever you tip on the live stream, you get to shock both me, my family, and my close friends with dog shock collars, tasers, and cow prods, all to raise money to support the channel. So if that sounds interesting to you, even if you hate me, somehow you've stayed this long, it's a good way to punish me secretly under the table. Anyways, that's March 16th. Check out the Wicked Miscreant podcast down below, Patreon links down below, Discord if you want to talk to me throughout the week, Twitter, all that fun stuff. That's about it for this week. Honestly, guys, I got 2 more Japanese girls to catch up with today. Love hard, love deep, drink in the afternoons, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.